Okay, good job finding the main video lesson. So we are on lesson 25 today. We're going to be working with the same exact stuff we were working with yesterday. So yesterday and today we are going to be working on adding pairs of two-digit numbers when the ones digits have a sum of 10 or less. Okay, so that's the digits or the numbers in the ones place can add up to the number 10 or less. All right, it's the same exact thing we were doing yesterday. So I'm going to give you a problem, and instead of working through the same problem in two different ways, we're going to just work through a couple problems a different way each time. So the first way, I want to work with our tens and ones drawing. So our first problem, when I write it on the board, I want you to write it on your piece of paper as well, is 15 plus 12. So go ahead and write that now. All right, 15 plus 12. And what I want you to take a couple seconds and do is show me right underneath 15, 15 in your tens and ones drawing. Then right underneath 12, show me 12 in your tens and ones drawing. Okay? Go ahead, take a couple seconds and do that right now. And then we'll come back together and I will do it so you can check your work. All right? Go ahead. I'm going to say hi to my dog. Right at the camera. No. She likes laying by my feet. How's it coming? Getting it written down? Alright, if you need more time, pause that video, hit play when you're ready. I'm going to show you how I would draw it out. Okay, so if I'm looking at 15, what digit am I going to start with? The tens digit, or the digit in the tens place. How many tens do I have? 1. So I'm going to draw 1 10. Now I look at the ones place. How many ones do I have? 5. So what are we going to do with that information? We're going to draw it. Draw 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's my 15 and my ones and tens drawing. Then I bring this plus sign down. Now I look at the number 12. Start with the tens digit. How many tens are there? Also 1. So we're going to draw 1. How many ones are there? 2. We're going to draw 2 ones. So there we go. I took the same number problem and wrote it in picture form. Now I need to combine those pictures into one big picture. So I'm going to start with my tens. Let's go through the whole thing, count how many tens we have. 1, 2, just 2 tens. So let's draw 2 tens. 1, 2. All right. Now I'm going to slide these ones down to here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I need to take these two and bring them down beneath here to add them together into one big picture. So 1, 2. So there we go. There's both these drawings coming together into one big drawing. But we are not done. Now we need to show it in number form. So let's look at the tens. How many tens are there? 1, 2. 2 tens. How many ones are there? You should be able to tell that real quick after doing all that subitizing work. We have 5 on the top, 2 on the bottom. 5 plus 2 equals 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 goes in the ones place. So our answer is 27. 15 plus 12 equals 27. Nice job. All right. So there's our tens and ones drawing. Now we're going to do the next problem a different way. What way do you think we're going to do this next one? We're going to use our number bond. So go ahead and erase your board or find a blank piece of find a blank spot on your paper, and I will tell you what number sentence to write down. we're going to write down 15 plus 13 equals, and we're going to find out what it equals. All right? So, for a number bond, we can split apart either one of these numbers. Both of them have only 110, and we want to be working with 110, so we can do either one. 13 is my lucky number, so I'm going to pick 13. You should do the same, so we're doing the same problem, okay? So put that number bond underneath 13. Again, I will say it again, if you at any time need more time to set up your problem, pause the video. I will be here right when you hit play. I'm not going anywhere. All right? So now I want to split 13 up. What do you think I'm going to split 13 up into? What two numbers? I want to split it up into its tens and ones. So what do you think goes down here? How many tens does it have? 1. So if we have 110, how many ones is that? 10. That's why it's called a 10. So we have 10 right there. And then how many ones do we have? 3. So double check me. Does 10 plus 3 equal 13? Yes, it does. 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, so we're right there. Now, I took my 13 and I split it up into two groups. Do I have a group of 13 anymore? Nope, I don't. So what am I going to do with it? I'm going to cross it out. So I cross out my 13. So now I have 15 plus 10 plus 3 equals something. I'm going to add my 10 and my 15 together first. So I'm going to write 15 plus 10 equals. Now, oh, two big numbers. That looks really hard to add. But it isn't when you break it down this way and do it this way. Let's look at the tens first. We have 110 and 15 plus 110 and the number 10. So what's 110 plus 110? Or 1 plus 1? 2. So we have two tens. So a 2 goes in the tens place. Now let's look at our ones. We have 5 and 0. 5 cookies plus 0 cookies. I still have 5 cookies. So a 5 goes in the ones place. So 15 plus 10 equals 25. Are we done? Nope, not done. I still have this number that I haven't done anything with. This number 3. It's not crossed out. It wasn't added together with anything. What do I do with that? What am I going to do with the number 3? I know. I'm going to add it to the number 25 because I remember I have to move this down here and then add my 3 to it. So 25 plus 3. That's simple. I can do that in my head. I'm going to put 25 in my head and count 3 more. 25, 26, 27, 28. So my answer is 28. If you got the same answer as me, pat yourself on the back. Awesome job. All right. We are going to do another problem, or I'm going to show you a problem, and then you can pick which way you want to solve it. I will give you a couple minutes to solve it, and then I will solve it both ways to see, and you can check your work to see if you did it correctly, okay? So the problem is, hold on, let me erase my board quick. Go ahead and take this time to find a blank spot for you to do your work. Okay, the problem is 26 plus 13. 26 plus 13. Now remember, you can choose to do this with a number bond, or you can choose to do this with your tens and ones drawing. Your choice. You get to pick, okay? So go ahead, take a couple minutes. I'll give you a couple minutes to solve it. Show your work on your piece of paper, and then we'll come back and you can check your work as I go through the problem myself, okay? All right, good luck. See you in a couple minutes. I gave you about a minute. I'm guessing you need more time, so go ahead and pause the video. Take as much time as you need. Hit play when you're ready, okay? But for now, I'm going to start by walking through this problem with the tens and ones drawing. So check your work as I go through it, okay? I start with my tens and ones drawings underneath 26. I see there's 2 tens, so I draw 2 tens. I see there's 6 ones, so I draw 6 ones. Alright, if you did it that way, double check your drawing to make sure it looks like mine. I'm going to move on to drawing my 13. I see there's 1 10, I draw 1 10. I see there's 3 ones, I draw 3 ones. Okay? Then, to combine those into one big picture, I take these 2 tens, move them down, and I take this other 10 from over here and add it onto those. So I'm adding my tens together. So now I have 3 tens. Then I take these 6 ones, move them down to here. Then I take these 3 ones and slide them down to here. So there we go. There's my answer in picture form. Now I need to write it in number form. I have 1, 2, 3 tens, so a 3 goes in the tens place. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones. So a 9 goes in the ones place. So our answer is 39. If you got that answer, awesome. Pat yourself on the back. Great work. If not, go ahead and take a look at my pictures. Compare them to your pictures and see where you might have made a mistake. If you made a mistake, that's okay. I make mistakes all the time, as you can see in some of these videos. But we need to learn from our mistakes and figure out what we did wrong so that the next time we do a problem like this, we don't do it wrong. Okay? So, if you need to look at my drawings, go ahead and pause the video and you can stare at them all you like. Otherwise, I'm going to erase my work and show it with a number bond, because some of you might have chose to do it with a number bond. And either way of doing this problem, it is okay. Whichever way works best for you. I like to show a lot of different ways for solving math problems, because one way might work really good for one person, and it might work not so good for someone else. But this other person likes doing it with the tens and ones drawings. I like tens and ones drawings. I know someone else who might really like number bonds. So now I'm going to do it with a number bond. I'm going to split up the number 13 into its tens and ones. I see that there's 1 10, so I write a 10. I see that there are 3 ones, so I write the number 3. I just split apart my 13, so I don't have a group of 13 anymore, so I cross it out. So now I have 26 plus 10 plus 3, because remember, part plus part equals whole. Alright, so I'm going to do 26 plus 10 first. So 26 plus 10. Now if I'm looking at this, I see 2 tens plus 1 10. 2 plus 1 is 3, so there must be 3 tens. Then 6 ones plus 0 ones. 6 plus 0 is 6. So there's 6 ones. So I got 36. Now I remembered I'm not done because I still have this 3 that I have done nothing with yet. And I got to do something with it. So I'm going to take my 36 and move it down. And I'm going to add my 3 into here. So 36 plus 3. I'm going to put 36 in my head and count 3 more. 36, 37, 38, 39. My answer is the same as what we got in the last one. 39. All right. So awesome job today. We just went through a couple problems, solving them with the methods that we've been working on for the past couple days, or past couple weeks actually. And we were working on 2-digit numbers, because there's a tens digit and a ones digit in each one of these numbers. So these are adding 2-digit numbers, and the ones place, when added together, equaled 10 or less, because when we added 6 and 3 we got 9, and 9 is less than 10. So that's what we were working on today. You guys did an awesome job. Good job paying attention. Keep up the hard work. Head on over to my assessment video and I will give you some problems to work on your own. Okay? Thank you very much, guys, for working so hard. You guys are truly amazing. All right, I'll see you at the next video.